When's the last time you truly stalled an airplane, or even in sim training that you actually truly stalled and recovered? Now, I'm going to tell you, unless you have aerobatic background or potentially military, probably the last time you truly stalled was your private pilot training in a 172 or a Piper Warrior or something like that. Now, what do I mean by that? Joe, expand on that, okay? Here's what I'm saying. Right now, we're doing this extended envelope training, and basically what it relates to is the following. Simulators that cost between 5, 10, and upwards of $12 million. Why in the world would a simulator cost $12 million, man? Okay, now it's not so much the switches or fancy hydraulic system, but a large, although of course those have their high price tag on them as well. But one of the items that has one of the highest price tags is what you feel, the flight characteristics in the side stick or the control column. Literally what you're feeling, how they get the aircraft or the simulator rather to feel just like the aircraft as they go out in the airplane, fitted with gyroscopes and engineers in the cabin, and they actually collect data based on how much pressure, for example, is being exerted on the side stick, control column, and rudder pedals. And to collect that data is quite a lengthy and costly process, which now they take that data under lock and key, literally transport it into the training center and install it into the simulators. This is a very high price tag item on the sim, and one of the things that it hasn't had up until now is full stall capability. In other words, the aircraft flight characteristics that you were feeling whilst training for stall recovery was more like a 1G deceleration to slow flight, and then we were speeding back up. Think about when you recovered from a stall. If you're 7.3, usually it's at the stick shaker, which, by the way, when the stick shaker comes on and the autopilot's on, if you actually look at your vertical speed indicator, you're still level flight. Stick shaker is out there vibrating, and guess what? Your VSI is still showing 0. So you're not truly stalled yet, you're just flying slowly. Likewise, in the 320, when we do our low altitude stall and you get the aural stall alert where it tells you stall, you're still not actually stalling. If you notice, your VSI there is still indicating level flight. So my point is, up until recently, now with this extended envelope training, we have simulators now that have the appropriate flight data or flight characteristic models to actually model a full stall, where we actually see exactly how the airfoil reacts in a given circumstance with a stall. Whereas prior to what we're doing right now, we were just really doing 1G decelerations to slow flight and accelerating back. So if you haven't done your EET training yet, I very highly recommend that you study up and get ready for it. We have a video program just for that, onestepprep.com. Really, actually, any type rating platform that we offer will have the EET included there. So take a look at that. And of course, even if you're flying in South America, parts of South Korea, parts of Africa, parts of Dubai, over in the Middle East, where all of our clients come from, take a look at this, because anybody flying transport category jets, in fact, anybody flying, period, should really be looking at this content.